The universe is speaking. Get ready for the first move, and THE universe has a way of communicating with us, whether we're paying attention or not. The signs, the synchronicities, and the seemingly random events that unfold in our lives are not just coincidences, but rather messages guiding us on our journey. Sometimes, these signs come in subtle whispers, nudging us in the right direction, and other times, they show up as bold, undeniable calls for action. The universe speaks to us through the energies it sends our way, and it is up to us to listen and respond. NNWE often find ourselves stuck in the same patterns, questioning why things aren't moving in our lives. The reality is, the universe is always in motion, always evolving, and so are we. But when we resist change, we disconnect from the flow that propels us forward. We can only move forward when we surrender to the natural course of events, when we let go of the past, and when we embrace the present moment with open arms. In the second paragraph, we also recognize the power of wishes. When we truly desire something with our heart and soul, the universe listens. It responds to our vibrational frequency. And as we wish, the energy of those wishes is sent out into the universe, magnified by the collective energy of all who share similar desires. By focusing on these desires with clarity and faith, we engage in a powerful act of manifestation. This chapter is about turning those wishes into reality, energizing the universe with our intentions, and receiving the blessings that are on their way. NNBUT wishing is only the beginning. The true power lies in the action that follows. The universe will always give us what we ask for, but it will also present us with the steps needed to manifest those desires. These steps may not always seem clear at first, and the path may feel uncertain. However, it's important to remember that the universe doesn't work on a linear timeline. It works in ways that are beyond our comprehension, using its own divine timing. What may seem like a delay is often a redirection, preparing us for something bigger and better. You might be asking yourself, how do I know when the universe is speaking to me? The answer is simple: trust your intuition. That feeling you get when something is right or wrong, that gut instinct that tells you to take a leap of faith or to hold back, is the universe communicating with you. The more you tune into this inner voice, the clearer the messages will become. And it's not just about the big decisions in life. The universe speaks to us in the everyday moments, guiding us through our choices and shaping our experiences. When we begin to align ourselves with the flow of the universe, things start to fall into place. The synchronicities increase, the opportunities appear, and we start to feel more connected to something greater than ourselves. It's as though the universe is opening doors we didn't even know existed, all because we've allowed ourselves to move with it, rather than against it. Now is the time to pay attention. The first move is about to be made, but it's not the universe making it for you. It's you who must make it. It's time for you to step into your power, trust in the process, and take action. The universe has already set the stage, and all you need to do is show up. NNWE can't wait for everything to align perfectly before we take that first step. Perfection doesn't exist. Instead, we need to start where we are, with what we have, and trust that the universe will meet us halfway. Every moment is an opportunity for growth, an invitation to create, and a reminder that we are constantly evolving. In this video, we will explore the energy that the universe is sending our way right now, and how we can tap into it to move forward in our lives. As you watch, pay attention to the messages that resonate with you. If something stands out, take it as a sign. The universe is giving you a nudge, a push, or perhaps even a shove to help you take the first step. NNTHE, next time you feel stuck, take a deep breath, pause, and listen. The universe is speaking, and it's time to get ready for your first move. NTHE first move we make is often the hardest, as it requires us to step outside of our comfort zone and embrace the unknown. But that is where the magic happens. The universe doesn't wait for us to feel ready. It simply asks us to take action. Once we commit to the first step, the universe aligns the circumstances to support us. But here's the key. We must trust the process, even when we don't have all the answers. It's in this trust that the universe begins to unfold its plan for us. It's important to understand that the universe is not a passive force waiting for us to make our move. It's an active energy that flows with us when we engage with it. The more we take action, the more it responds. And that response is not always immediate or obvious. Sometimes, the first step we take might feel like a failure. It might seem like nothing is happening. But remember, the universe operates in layers, and it's laying the foundation for what is to come. Each move we make is a small piece of the puzzle that will eventually lead us to our greater purpose. This chapter is not just about wishes coming true. It's about transforming those wishes into a reality through intentional actions. When we wish for something, we are sending a signal out into the universe. But the universe responds by creating opportunities for us to act upon that signal. The universe will send us people, events, and experiences that are aligned with our desires, but it's up to us to recognize these opportunities and take advantage of them. It's easy to get discouraged when we don't see immediate results. We live in a world that values instant gratification, but the universe doesn't work on that timeline. Instead, it requires patience, perseverance, and faith. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, even when the road feels uncertain. If you've ever felt that a certain opportunity or door is being closed to you, it's simply the universe redirecting you towards something greater. The universe isn't trying to hold you back. It's guiding you to a place where you can fully step into your power and purpose. NNSO. How do we begin to trust this process? It starts with self-belief. The universe will never send us something we are not ready for. Even when we doubt ourselves, the universe has an unwavering faith in our potential. The more we believe in our own abilities, the more we allow ourselves to be receptive to the guidance and opportunities that come our way. When we believe in our own worth, we open ourselves up to the infinite possibilities that the universe is offering us. And as we continue on our journey, it's important to remember that the universe is not only speaking to us through external signs, but also through our inner wisdom. Our intuition is one of the most powerful tools we have when it comes to aligning ourselves with the flow of the universe. By learning to listen to that inner voice, we can make decisions that are in harmony with our highest self. The more we trust our intuition, the easier it becomes to navigate the challenges and obstacles that arise along the way. Taking the first step is just the beginning. The path may not always be clear, and it's likely that there will be bumps along the road. But every challenge is an opportunity for growth. And as we keep moving forward, the universe will continue to guide us, showing us the way and helping us overcome any obstacles we face. Remember, the universe is always on your side, working with you to bring your desires to fruition. In the next part of this video, we will explore how to stay aligned with the universe's flow, even when things get tough. We'll discuss the importance of staying grounded and focused on our goals, no matter what distractions may come our way. NNBUT for now. Take a moment to reflect on what your first move will be. What step are you willing to take today to align with the energy of the universe? The time to act is now, and the universe is ready to meet you halfway. NTHE universe moves in mysterious ways, and often the most profound shifts happen when we least expect them. The key to navigating this journey is maintaining faith, even when the path feels uncertain. As we take our first move, it's essential to understand that we won't always have all the answers up front, but trust that the universe is always guiding us, even in moments of doubt. One of the greatest challenges we face is fear. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of making the wrong choice. It's natural to feel these fears, but we mustn't let them control us. Fear is simply a signal from our mind that we're about to step into new territory, but it doesn't have the power to stop us unless we allow it to. When we acknowledge our fear but move through it anyway, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities. NNTHE Universe, in its wisdom, is always providing us with what we need at the right moment. However, it's not always in the form that we expect. We may think we know how things should unfold, but the universe often has a better plan, one that's more aligned with our true purpose. As we continue taking these steps, it's crucial to be open to the unexpected. The opportunities that come your way may not always look like what you envisioned, but they will always lead you closer to the person you are meant to become. Every time we take action and move toward our desires, the universe rewards us with more clarity and insight. In the beginning, things may seem foggy, and we might question whether we're on the right track. But with every small action, the fog begins to lift, and we start to see the bigger picture. This process of unveiling is part of the universe's design. It's a journey of self-discovery, where we gradually uncover more about ourselves and our potential. As we align ourselves with the universe, we begin to tap into a deeper level of wisdom. This wisdom comes from a place beyond our logical mind, and it's something we can only access by trusting and surrendering to the flow. Our intuition becomes sharper, and we start to recognize the signs and messages the universe sends us. NNTHE energy we put out into the world is equally as important as the actions we take. When we make decisions based on love, joy, and passion, we attract more of that same energy. The universe mirrors back to us what we give. If we are filled with doubt and fear, that's what we'll receive more of. But if we lead with trust, positivity, and faith, the universe will respond by opening doors we never imagined. At this point, it's important to pause and reflect on the power of gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations we can emit. When we express gratitude for the little things in life, we acknowledge the abundance that is already surrounding us. The universe doesn't just respond to our desires, it also responds to our energy. When we vibrate with gratitude, we align ourselves with the flow of abundance, and the universe flows more easily to us. This doesn't mean that every moment will be perfect. There will be times when things seem to fall apart, or when you feel like you've hit a dead end. But in these moments, it's essential to remember that the universe is never trying to punish you. Every setback is simply a lesson, a redirection, or an opportunity to grow. Trust in the process and know that even in challenging moments, the universe is still guiding you toward your greater purpose. And as we continue taking steps forward, we begin to see how everything is interconnected. Every choice, every action, and every moment contributes to the unfolding of our journey. The more we surrender to the flow of the universe, the more we realize that we are not alone on this path. The universe is our constant companion, providing us with the tools, experiences, and lessons we need to become our best selves. In the next part of this video, we will explore the power of patience and how to cultivate it as we move forward. We will discuss how to stay grounded, trust the timing of the universe, and keep the faith even when things don't happen immediately. Patience is one of the most crucial aspects of manifesting our desires, and understanding its power can help us stay aligned with the flow of the universe. NNFOR. Now, take a moment to reflect on the action you have already taken and the ones you are ready to take next. Remember, every step is a part of the grand plan, and as long as you keep moving forward, the universe will continue to guide you. Patience is often called the greatest virtue, but it's also one of the hardest qualities to cultivate. In a world where instant gratification is the norm, waiting for something to unfold can feel frustrating, even daunting. But when it comes to aligning with the universe and allowing our desires to manifest, patience is a critical ingredient in the process. The universe operates on its own timing, which may not always align with our personal expectations. However, this divine timing is always perfect. When we step into the flow of the universe, we must learn to trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. This doesn't mean we sit passively and wait for things to happen. Instead, it means we remain active participants in our journey while also allowing the universe to do its part. It's about finding the balance between doing what we can and surrendering to what we cannot control. The more we resist the urge to rush, the more we align ourselves with the natural rhythms of life. One of the best ways to cultivate patience is through mindfulness. Being present in the moment allows us to fully experience what is happening now without worrying about what comes next. When we focus on the present, we realize that everything we need is already here, and there's nothing we need to force or rush. This is a shift in mindset, from feeling like we are missing something to understanding that everything we need is already part of the process. Now, as we move through life, we may feel like we are on a race, constantly trying to get ahead or reach the next goal. But when we focus solely on the destination, we miss out on the beauty of the journey itself. The universe is not just concerned with where we end up, it's concerned with how we grow and evolve along the way. Every moment is an opportunity for growth, and that growth requires patience and understanding. NNTHE Universe is always at work, creating and shaping our experiences to help us become the person we are meant to be. There is no need to rush the process or force things into place. Everything will unfold in its own time, and the more we can embrace that timing, the more at peace we will feel. Another key to patience is acceptance. We must accept that not everything will happen exactly as we envision it. Sometimes the path we're on may take unexpected twists, or we may encounter obstacles that seem insurmountable. But in every situation, there is a lesson to be learned, and there is growth to be had. When we accept that challenges are a natural part of life, we stop resisting them, and we can more easily move through them. Part of the beauty of the universe's plan is that it knows what we need even before we do. We may ask for certain things, but the universe often gives us something that is even better, even if we can't see it at first. That's why patience is so important. It allows us to trust that we are receiving what we need, even if it doesn't look like what we expected. When we are patient, we open ourselves up to receiving those unexpected blessings and opportunities that the universe has in store for us. And as we wait, we can continue to take inspired action. Patience doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing what is in front of us without forcing things to happen. When we are patient, we are more likely to see the opportunities that arise and act on them in alignment with our desires. It's about moving with the energy of the universe, not against it. In the next part of this video, we will dive deeper into the concept of surrender. Surrendering to the universe is not about giving up. It's about letting go of our need for control and trusting that the universe will guide us to exactly where we need to be. We'll explore how surrendering can help us find peace, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. NNFOR now, take a moment to reflect on your own journey. How can you practice patience in your own life? What can you let go of in order to trust the timing of the universe? Remember, the universe is always working for your highest good, And as long as you stay aligned with its flow, everything will unfold as it's meant to. Surrendering to the universe is often misunderstood. Many think of surrender as giving up, as if we are letting go of our desires or dreams. But true surrender is not about abandoning what we want. It's about releasing the need to control how and when it happens. It's about trusting that the universe has a plan for us, one that is far greater than anything we could have imagined. When we surrender, we stop fighting against the flow of life. Instead of trying to force outcomes or manipulate circumstances, we allow ourselves to simply be. This doesn't mean that we become passive or that we stop working toward our goals. It means that we trust the process, let go of our attachments to specific outcomes, and allow the universe to take the lead in guiding us. Surrender is an act of faith, a deep knowing that everything will unfold as it is meant to, even if it doesn't happen in the exact way we expect. Truth is, we can't control everything in our lives. We can't predict every twist and turn, nor can we determine every outcome. When we try to control everything, we end up creating resistance, frustration, and stress. But when we surrender to the flow, we create space for ease, peace, and harmony. We stop trying to force things to happen and instead allow life to unfold naturally. And in surrender also requires us to let go of fear. Fear is the greatest barrier to surrender because it makes us believe that we must control everything to stay safe. We fear what we don't know, and so we try to hold on tightly to what we can control. But fear only keeps us stuck. It keeps us from stepping into our full potential and from embracing the opportunities that the universe is offering us. And by surrendering, we move beyond fear. We trust that no matter what happens, we are always supported by the universe. The more we let go of fear, the more we open ourselves up to receiving the blessings and opportunities that are meant for us. We begin to understand that the universe is not something to be feared or controlled. It's something to be embraced and trusted. Another aspect of surrender is being open to the unknown. We often feel most comfortable when we know exactly what's coming next. We want certainty, and we want a clear path to follow. But the universe doesn't always provide certainty. Instead, it asks us to trust that everything will unfold in its own time. The unknown can be a place of fear, but it can also be a place of infinite possibility. When we surrender to the unknown, we open ourselves to new experiences, new lessons, and new opportunities for growth. More we practice surrender, the easier it becomes. Over time, we learn to trust that the universe has our best interests at heart, and that every challenge, every setback, and every opportunity is part of the greater plan. We stop worrying about what's next and start focusing on the present moment, knowing that each step we take is leading us exactly where we need to be. And surrender doesn't mean we stop taking action. It simply means we take inspired action rather than reactive action. Instead of forcing things to happen, we allow ourselves to be guided by the universe, trusting that the right opportunities will present themselves at the right time. It's about acting from a place of alignment, not out of fear or desperation. In the next part of this video, we'll explore how to stay in alignment with the universe, even when faced with challenges. We'll discuss how to recognize when we're out of alignment and what steps we can take to get back on track. Staying aligned with the universe is an ongoing process, and understanding how to stay in that flow will help us manifest our desires with ease. Now, take a moment to think about what you need to surrender in your own life. What are you holding on to that no longer serves you? What fears or attachments can you release in order to step into the flow of the universe? When you let go, you create space for everything you desire to come to you. Staying in alignment with the universe is essential to manifesting our desires and living a life that feels fulfilling. But what does it mean to be in alignment? It means that we are living in harmony with our true self, with our purpose, and with the natural flow of energy that exists in the universe. When we are aligned, we feel a sense of peace and clarity. We make decisions from a place of love, trust, and intuition. Our actions are inspired, and we feel a deep sense of connection to something greater than ourselves. NNHOWEVER. Life is not always smooth sailing, and there will be times when we feel out of alignment. We may face challenges, doubts, or distractions that pull us away from our center. These moments are inevitable, but they don't have to be permanent. The key to staying in alignment is to recognize when we are out of balance and to take the necessary steps to realign ourselves with the universe. NNTHE first step in getting back into alignment is self-awareness. Pay attention to how you feel. When you are aligned, you feel a sense of peace and flow. You feel at ease with the decisions you're making, and things seem to unfold effortlessly. When you are out of alignment, you may feel anxious, frustrated, or disconnected. These feelings are signals that something is out of balance, and it's time to reassess. Once we recognize that we are out of alignment, it's important to take action. The universe won't do everything for us, but it will always give us signs and nudges to help us realign. One of the best ways to get back on track is through mindfulness practices like meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature. These practices help us quiet the mind, reconnect with our intuition, and clear away the mental clutter that clouds our judgment. Another powerful tool for staying aligned is gratitude. When we focus on the things we are grateful for, we shift our energy to a positive vibration. Gratitude opens the door to abundance and allows us to see the blessings that are already present in our lives. It's easy to get caught up in what we don't have or what isn't working. But when we shift our focus to what is going well, we begin to attract more of that energy. At times, staying aligned requires us to let go of old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve us. These beliefs can be limiting, keeping us stuck in the past or holding us back from stepping into our full potential. When we are ready to grow, the universe will often push us to release these old stories and embrace a new way of thinking. Letting go of what no longer serves us is a powerful act of realignment, and it creates space for new opportunities to emerge. One of the most important aspects of staying in alignment is trusting the timing of the universe. As we've discussed before, the universe doesn't operate on our timeline. It operates on its own divine timing. Sometimes, things don't happen when we expect them to, and this can be frustrating. But it's crucial to remember that delays are often part of the process. What may seem like a setback is actually a redirection, guiding us to a better path. Trusting the timing of the universe requires patience and faith. When we let go of the need for immediate results, we allow ourselves to be guided by the flow, and we trust that everything will unfold exactly when it's meant to. Finally, staying aligned with the universe is about taking inspired action. When we are in alignment, we feel guided to act in ways that feel authentic and true to who we are. These actions may not always make sense on a logical level, but they are aligned with our intuition and inner wisdom. When we act from a place of alignment, we create momentum and open the doors for more opportunities to come our way. Minoparden. In the next part of this video, we will explore how to overcome the obstacles that may arise while staying in alignment. We'll discuss how to handle doubt, fear, and external challenges without losing our connection to the universe. These obstacles are part of the journey, but they don't have to derail us. We'll explore how to move through them with grace and confidence. NNFOR. Now, take a moment to check in with yourself. Are you feeling aligned with the universe? If not, what steps can you take today to get back into alignment? Trust that the universe is always guiding you. and that every step you take toward alignment brings you closer to your highest self. And as we continue on our journey, there will inevitably be obstacles and challenges that arise. These are not signs that we are on the wrong path. They are part of the process of growth. Obstacles are the universe's way of testing our commitment, our faith, and our ability to remain aligned with our true purpose. The key is not to avoid challenges, but to face them with the understanding that they are temporary and that they are helping us become stronger and more resilient. NNTHE first step in overcoming obstacles is to reframe our perspective. Instead of viewing challenges as setbacks, we can choose to see them as opportunities for growth. Every challenge we face has a lesson hidden within it, and by embracing these lessons, we become better equipped to handle future obstacles. The universe never gives us more than we can handle, and every difficulty is designed to help us expand our capacity to succeed. It's important to remember that when we face challenges, we don't have to go through them alone. The universe is always there, supporting us, guiding us, and sending us the resources we need. It's easy to feel isolated or overwhelmed when things aren't going as planned. But when we shift our mindset and trust that we are being supported, we open ourselves to receiving the help and guidance that we need. When obstacles arise, it's natural to feel doubt and fear. These emotions can make it difficult to see the bigger picture or to trust that things will work out. But doubt and fear are simply signals from our mind that we're stepping outside of our comfort zone. They are a sign that we are on the brink of growth, and if we push through them, we will come out stronger on the other side. One powerful way to overcome doubt and fear is through self-compassion. When we face obstacles, it's easy to be hard on ourselves and feel like we've done something wrong. But beating ourselves up only creates more resistance and keeps us stuck in negative energy. Instead, practice kindness and understanding. Recognize that setbacks are a natural part of life and that they don't define your worth or your journey. By being compassionate with yourself, you give yourself permission to learn from the experience and move forward with greater confidence. Another helpful strategy for overcoming obstacles is to stay grounded in the present moment. When we're faced with challenges, it's easy to get caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. But the only moment we have is right now. By staying present, we can focus on the next right step and trust that everything will unfold as it should. The universe is always guiding us, and if we stay focused on the present, we can better recognize the signs and opportunities that are leading us forward. When we move through challenges with grace and resilience, we become more aligned with the flow of the universe. Every time we face an obstacle and come out the other side stronger, we build trust in ourselves and in the process. We realize that we are capable of handling whatever comes our way and that the universe is always working in our favor. At the end of the day, the obstacles we face are just stepping stones on our path to growth. Each one teaches us something valuable and prepares us for the next chapter of our journey. As long as we continue to trust the process and stay aligned with our true purpose, we can move through any challenge with confidence and grace. In the next video, we will conclude our journey by reflecting on the power of trusting the universe and the importance of taking inspired action. We will explore how to maintain faith in the process, even when things seem uncertain. Remember, the universe is always speaking, and every step you take is part of a greater plan that's unfolding in perfect timing. NNFOR. Now, take a moment to celebrate how far you've come. Recognize the obstacles you've already overcome and acknowledge your resilience. The universe is always with you, guiding you toward your highest potential. Trust that no matter what challenges lie ahead, you are ready to face them with courage, grace, and alignment. And as we come to the end of this journey, it's important to take a moment to reflect on everything we've discussed. The universe is always speaking to us, guiding us, and nudging us in the direction of our highest good. It doesn't matter where we are on our path or what challenges we may face. There is always a greater plan unfolding, and we are always supported by the universe. NNTHE first move we take is often the hardest, but it's also the most important. When we make that first step, we are signaling to the universe that we are ready to receive all the blessings and opportunities it has in store for us. The key is to trust the process, to listen to the signs, and to act with faith and alignment. As we move through life, there will be moments of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. But these moments are just part of the process of growth. When we learn to embrace them with patience, surrender, and resilience, we find that we are capable of handling anything that comes our way. Every challenge is an opportunity for us to step into our power and to grow stronger, wiser, and more aligned with our true purpose. NNTHE Universe doesn't just hand us what we want. It asks us to take inspired action, to trust the timing, and to stay open to what's coming next. As long as we remain aligned with our desires, trust in our intuition, and act from a place of love and faith, the universe will continue to meet us halfway. One of the most powerful lessons of this journey is that we are not alone. The universe is always guiding us, providing us with the resources and opportunities we need to move forward. But it's up to us to listen, to trust, and to take the necessary steps to align ourselves with that flow. Now that we've explored the process of listening to the universe, staying aligned, and moving through obstacles with grace, it's time for you to take action. What is your first move? What step can you take today to begin aligning yourself with the universe and manifesting your desires? Remember, every step you take is part of the bigger picture, and each move you make brings you closer to the life you've always dreamed of. Take a deep breath, trust the process, and know that you are exactly where you are meant to be. The universe is speaking, and it's ready to guide you to your highest potential. All you need to do is listen, trust, and take that first step. And as we move forward, we must remember that every moment is an opportunity to align with the universe's flow. Life isn't about perfection or never facing challenges. It's about continuously realigning ourselves when we veer off course. The universe is always there, patiently waiting for us to remember that we are part of something much greater than ourselves. In times of uncertainty, it's crucial to remember the larger picture and keep faith in the unfolding journey. NNTHE Universe speaks not just through external events and circumstances, but through our inner world. The way we feel, the thoughts that arise, and the intuitive nudges we experience are messages that guide us to where we need to go. Listening to this inner guidance is one of the most powerful tools we can use. As we continue to trust and follow these whispers from within, we create a deeper connection with the universe, aligning ourselves with our true path. NNHOWEVER. It's easy to get distracted or overwhelmed by external noise. The pressures of life, society's expectations, and our own insecurities can cloud our connection to the universe. In those moments, it's important to return to stillness. Quiet the mind, take a moment to breathe and reconnect. The universe is always present, but it's up to us to open ourselves to its messages. By creating space for silence, we can hear the answers that lie within us, waiting to be acknowledged. There will always be challenges ahead, but they are not obstacles in the traditional sense. They are the stepping stones of our evolution. Each challenge invites us to rise higher, to stretch beyond our comfort zone, and to embody the highest version of ourselves. And with each challenge, the universe provides us with the strength and wisdom to overcome it. And as you take the steps necessary to align with the universe, remember that there is no one right way to live your life. Your path is uniquely yours, and only you can know what feels right. The universe does not dictate your every move. It simply provides the energy and the opportunities for you to create your reality. It's up to you to recognize them and make your decisions from a place of clarity and self-awareness. NNTHE. More you honor your intuition, trust the process, and remain open to the universe's guidance, the more you will find that the world opens up to you in ways you could never have imagined. It's in these moments of alignment that magic happens, when everything falls into place and you find yourself exactly where you're meant to be. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. The universe is always speaking to you, and it is waiting for you to listen, trust, and take action. The first move is yours to make. Trust that once you take that step, the universe will meet you where you are, helping you move forward on the path you were always meant to walk. And as you step into your power, know that the universe is aligning everything in your favor. The energy is already flowing, and it's waiting for you to tap into it. All it takes is your willingness to listen, to trust, and to move with the flow. The universe has a plan for you, and as you take that first step, you will soon realize that everything you need is already within you, and the universe has always been on your side. And as we reach the conclusion of this journey, it's important to reflect on how far you've come and what lies ahead. The universe has been speaking to you all along, and now it's your turn to take the final step into full alignment with its energy. This is not the end of your journey. It's just the beginning of a new chapter, one where you are fully aware of the power and wisdom that you hold within. NNTHE universe is constantly unfolding, and with every step you take in alignment with it, you are co-creating your reality. The energy you put out into the world will always return to you, multiplied. When you take inspired action, trust the process, and remain open to the signs, the universe will continue to provide you with everything you need to manifest your desires. It's important to understand that the process of alignment and manifestation is ongoing. You may face moments of doubt, challenges, or setbacks, but each of these experiences will strengthen your connection to the universe. They will teach you to trust even more deeply, to surrender more fully, and to align with your highest self. Every challenge, every obstacle is an opportunity for you to grow, to expand, and to become the person you were always meant to be. Now that you are aware of the universe's presence and its guidance, your responsibility is to remain present, to listen, and to act. This is the power of being truly in tune with the universe. You will never feel alone, lost, or disconnected. Every step you take, no matter how small, will bring you closer to your goals and dreams. NNTHE universe is speaking to you constantly. You are never without its support. It's time to embrace this truth fully and step into your power. Trust in your path, trust in the timing, and trust that every step is taking you closer to the life you've always desired. You are not just a passive observer in this world. You are an active creator, shaping your destiny with each thought, each choice, and each action. NNSO. What's next for you? The first move has already been made. Now it's time to continue moving forward with confidence, knowing that the universe is on your side. Keep your heart open, stay aligned with your desires, and trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Your journey is unfolding perfectly, and with each new step, the universe will reveal more of its divine plan for you. Remember, you are always guided. The universe is speaking to you, and as long as you are listening, it will continue to lead you to your highest potential. This is the beginning of something great. Your life is a beautiful unfolding story, written by you and guided by the universe. Step forward with faith, courage, and trust, knowing that the best is yet to come.